La Post Parade.
Thanks, Howard. Always a pleasure. 1971 Kentucky Derby, Churchill Downs. Track condition, fast. Distance, 1/4 miles. Purse, $125,000. Welcome to Louisville for the 97th running of the Kentucky Derby, where the Twin Spires cast their famous shadow and a full gate of 3-year-olds gathers to make history. The sun is bright, the track is fast. These colts and fillies have danced every major prep. Florida, Bluegrass, Gotham, Santa Anita. And now it's time to settle it. Let's meet the field, post by post. Post 1, Jim French, Angel Cordero Jr., Florida Derby winner. A seasoned warrior who's seen more shipping miles than most veterans. Jim French owns wins in the Remsen and Santa Anita Derby, and in this year's replay, he's made 3 starts already, winning once. Bred in Kentucky by Graustark, he's a gritty bay known for finishing with heart. He was 2nd in the Real Derby, 3rd in the Preakness, and 2nd again in the Belmont. Expect him to sit mid-pack early and grind all day long. Post 2, Unconscious, Lafitte Pinkay Jr., Bayshore and Gotham winner. An elegant gelding with speed and stamina. He's won 2 of 3 this spring and enters sharp. Though in real life, he didn't bag a major stakes at 3, he's taken his Gotham prep here convincingly. By decidedly, he's light on his feet and built for distance. He's been a standout in morning drills, and the connections are high on his chances. Post 3, Pass Catcher, Walter Blum. Bluegrass Stakes winner, a hard-trying bay who may be peaking at the right moment. His 1-1-1 record from 3 starts this year includes a game win in the Bluegrass, stamping him as a Derby threat. In reality, he spoiled Canonero's Triple Crown bid with a Belmont win. Expect a stalking trip and a run late from the son of all hands. Post 4, Canonero 2, the outsider turned legend. In real life, this Venezuelan-owned colt shocked the world with his come-from-the-clouds win at 51. In this replay season, he's still under the radar with no wins from 3 starts. But don't count him out. He has that big sweeping move, and when he fires, few can finish like him. He's loose in the paddock, tail swishing, but all class. Post 5, Run the Gantlet R. Woodhouse. Hialeah Turf winner. Paul Mellon's Turf star tries dirt again after a respectable winter campaign. He's 1 for 3 this season, but his best form has come on the lawn. Still, he's bred top and bottom for stamina and has the kind of grinding move that plays well if the pace melts. In real life, he'd go on to major turf wins and success at stud. A live long shot with fitness and class. Post 6, Kennedy Road Hawley, a Canadian titan with championship class, though still winless in 4 starts this season. Kennedy Road was 3rd in the Real Queen's Plate and would become a legend north of the border, even taking the 1973 Hollywood Gold Cup. He's tough, consistent, and never gives up ground easily. One to respect underneath. Post 7, Turkish Trousers. A rare filly in the Derby and a real talent. She'd go on to sweep the Del Mar and Hollywood Oaks. She's made 4 starts this year, still looking for her first win in this replay. But with Shoemaker aboard and strong closing figures, she could surprise. She has multiple graded wins in real life and plenty of class on her side. Post 8, Eastern Fleet J.L. Rotz. Lightly raced but full of promise. Though his replay form shows only 2 starts with a minor placing, in real life, he captured the Florida Derby and nearly upset Canonero 2 in the Preakness. Trained by Reggie Cornell and representing Calumet Farm, he has the breeding and back class to contend. Wouldn't be shocking to see him forwardly placed today. Post 9, Bold Reason Jay Vasquez. A classic overachiever and a son of Hail to Reason. Though just getting going in the replay, Bold Reason was a real-life iron horse, placing in both the Derby and Belmont. He'd later win the Travers and Hollywood Derby. He's tactical, durable, and always tries. Watch for him around the far turn. He's often grinding his way into the picture. Post 10, Executioner, E. Belmonte. No wins yet from 3 attempts in this replay, but he's sharp and training well. He owns juvenile stakes wins and will go on to land the Met Mile and other top events. He's a pure speed threat with high cruising gears and a chance to control the early fractions. Don't let the quiet form fool you. He can light it up. The real-life 1971 Derby was all Canonero, but in this alternate universe, Jim French looks primed and Pass Catcher comes in off the best prep. Bold Reason and Unconscious both have angles, and don't sleep on Turkish Trousers flying late. They're moving toward the track now. The bugle sounds. Riders up! Let's go to the gate for the 1971 Kentucky Derby.
The field is loading the gate at Churchill Downs for the 97th Kentucky Derby on a fast dirt track. Jim French, a 7-1 contender with A. Cordero, enters post 1 smoothly. Unconscious at 9-1 with Lafitte Pincay Jr. Loads into post 2 with ease. Pass Catcher, an 11-1 shot with W. Blum, takes post 3 quietly. Canonero 2, the 3-1 slight favorite with Jockey Avila, settles into post 4 but seems restless, shifting slightly. Run the Gantlet, also 11-1 with Jockey Woodhouse, enters post 5 calmly. Kennedy Road, a 16-1 long shot with Hawley, loads into post 6 without issue. Turkish Trousers at 7-1 with William Shoemaker takes post 7, while Eastern Fleet, a 24-1 outsider with E. Maple, enters post 8. Bold Reason at 4-1 with Kruger loads into post 9, and Executioner at 7-1 with Vasquez completes the field in post 10 for a clean load. Unconscious takes an early lead. Turkish Trousers is right there in second. Canonero, the second, settles into third. Eastern Fleet and Pass Catcher are mid-pack. Kennedy Road and Executioner follow, while Bold Reason, Jim French, and Run the Gantlet trail the field after the first furlong. Unconscious holds the lead. Turkish Trousers stays close in second. Executioner moves up to third. Eastern Fleet and Kennedy Road are mid-pack. Bold Reason and Pass Catcher follow, while Run the Gantlet, Canonero the second, and Jim French trail the field after 2 furlongs. Unconscious maintains the lead. Executioner moves up to second. Turkish Trousers holds third. Pass Catcher and Kennedy Road are mid-pack. Eastern Fleet and Bold Reason follow, while Run the Gantlet, Jim French, and Canonero II trail the field with 7 furlongs to go. Unconscious keeps the lead. Turkish Trousers is right there in second. Executioner holds third. Eastern Fleet and Bold Reason are mid-pack. Pass Catcher and Kennedy Road follow, while Jim French, Canonero II, and Run the Gantlet trail the field with 6 furlongs to go. Unconscious holds the lead. Turkish Trousers stays close in second. Executioner keeps third. Eastern Fleet and Bold Reason are mid-pack. Pass Catcher and Canonero II follow, while Run the Gantlet, Kennedy Road, and Jim French trail the field with 5 furlongs to go. Turkish Trousers surges to the lead. Unconscious is right there in second. Bold Reason moves up to third. Canonero II and Run the Gantlet are mid-pack. Executioner and Eastern Fleet follow, while Pass Catcher, Jim French, and Kennedy Road trail the field with 4 furlongs. The 97th running of the Kentucky Derby at Churchill Downs continues to unfold with an electrifying race. Turkish Trousers has taken command, but with 4 furlongs remaining. Two Turkish Trousers holds the lead. Bold Reason stays close in second. Unconscious keeps third. Canonero the second, when Executioner are mid-pack. Eastern Fleet and Pass Catcher follow, while Run the Gantlet, Kennedy Road, and Jim French trail the field with 3 furlongs to go. They're at the top of the stretch, and Turkish Trousers maintains the lead. Unconscious is right there in second. Bold Reason holds third. Executioner and Canonero the second are mid-pack. Pass Catcher and Eastern Fleet follow, while Run the Gantlet, Kennedy Road, and Jim French trail the field with 2 furlongs to go. Two Turkish Trousers keeps the lead. Unconscious stays close in second. Bold Reason holds third. Executioner and Canonero the second are mid-pack. Pass Catcher and Eastern Fleet follow, while Jim French, Run the Gantlet, and Kennedy Road trail the field with 1 furlong to go. Bold Reason powers to victory. The Philly Turkish Trousers in a crushing photo. Unconscious secures third. Executioner finishes fourth. Canonero the second is fifth. Pass Catcher comes in sixth. Eastern Fleet is seventh. Jim French eighth. Run the Gantlet ninth. And Kennedy Road crosses the line last to end the race. Inquiry results, Canonero 2 placed 6th,